And tonight, there is a man we want to honor. One Vietnam veteran single-handedly cut the death toll from 9/11 nearly in half. He saved 2,700 people that day, and you may have never heard his name. This is his story, and you will meet the woman he loved and how she's honoring his memory.
Rick Rescorla was a security officer at Morgan Stanley in the South Tower. Ever since the towers were hit in 1993, the 62-year-old Vietnam vet suspected it was still a target and told his wife as much. It's why he insisted the Morgan Stanley workers perform regular escape drills, practicing getting thousands down quickly from 22 floors in the South Tower. Those drills to the annoyance of many of the workers. Bill McMahon was one of the employees.
And he was convinced, I know you've heard this, that this was going to happen again. He just didn't know how, but he knew something was going to happen. And so his whole thing was that when or if this happened again, it's going to be pretty crazy. And all you need to know is where the fire escape is, where the stairwells are, get to those stairwells and get out of the building. That's it. Nothing more complicated than that, but that's what you had to focus on.
And then it happened.
And that's when the plane hit us. And it blew out all the elevator banks, all the doors, so all the doors blew off and knocked us all over, and the building kind of tips like this and comes back. Now, it doesn't seem that much when you watch it on TV, but when we were in the building, it literally moved back and forth.
Despite receiving official instruction to stay in place, Rick refused, grabbed his megaphone and told the workers to follow the evacuation plan, just as they practiced. Rick sang songs from his childhood to keep everyone calm.
And he's telling everybody to be cool, everybody's gonna be good, and that's kind of what he did.
Once it seemed all were evacuated, Rick went back to make sure nobody was left behind.
Rick said, you know what, I got to go up now and sweep the floors and make sure that everybody's out of the building. And that's why he didn't get out.
He didn't make it out of the building, but because of him, 2,700 people did.
I mean, in my view, Rick is just a true American hero. Rick saved the lives of 2,500 people. And then you think about, their children and their children and that type of stuff. I mean, he touched people's lives.
A true American hero. And we spoke with Susan Rescorla on the 21st anniversary about what she wants you to know about her husband, Rick. Take a listen.
I have to tell you that last, month of his life with me, he was absolutely trying to tell me that, he was trying to tell me that he thought something would happen. And even in the car, he would say to me, you'll remember me in the petal of a flower, in the leaf of a tree. And every time he talked about that, I always said, why do you keep talking like this? But now, after he died, I did know why. Because he wanted me to know everything that he wanted me to do. And that's what I did. When he got to the top, he wanted to make sure that everyone on that top floor was out of there. And right before the towers came down, he called me and he said to me, if something happens to me, I just want you to know that you made my life. And so I was prepared. At least I thought I was prepared. And then, of course, after it happened, you just don't know what to do.
Yeah, and I spoke with Susan again today. This is what she wants every American to remember, almost 22 years since the attacks.
I want you to remember that this could happen again. This could happen again, and it doesn't change. Every single year, I'm still going to be upset, and I just know that he wouldn't want me to be that way. But when it comes about, you always start thinking about everything.
Of course, and we are thinking of Susan Rescorla on the eve of this anniversary and the thousands of Americans impacted. We thank Rick Rescorla and so many heroes for their actions that day. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.